All right, I'm at Staunton River Battlefield State Park in Randolph, Virginia. It's on Highway 601 or 607. Mulberry Hill is to the north. And it looks like it might be closed. This is a Civil War battlefield. But look, they got a historical, this was a railroad, I guess. It looks like a railroad depot, or a replica of one. They got a general store here. I don't know if it's still open or not. And a post office. Roanoke Station, yes it is a railroad station. So there was a railroad track that ran through Randolph. Randolph Station, post office, general store. It appears that Randolph has seen better days. This is a railroad bed right here. Now this station, I don't know if it's the original. It's probably either a replica or one that was moved here. It's called Roanoke Station. They cross the Staunton River that the Union Cavalry in June of 1864 was trying to destroy. And they were trying to cut off this railroad. This is a Southside Railroad that runs from Richmond down to Danville. And it was a supply line for the Confederates in Richmond. That big old sycamore tree. Got a big branch sticking out. The top of it broke off. Alright, the Roanoke Station Battle of Staunton River Bridge. It's 1864. It was General Wilson of the Confederacy against the cavalry of General August Kautz. June 1864. The cavalry was trying to cut off the railroad. They were trying to destroy the the track that ran from Petersburg, the Richmond and Danville Railroad, and to burn the Staunton River Bridge. The Battle of the Bridge, the Confederacy held. They didn't burn the bridge. This is the railroad bed, and there's a pathway down there. You can go across the river on this trail to the visitor center, which is on the south side of the river. I got to drive down there. I can't walk. It's too far, and I'm hobbling too much, even though it's only a mile. Boy, it's nice. This is Mulberry Hill Road. It's pretty cool. No traffic. Hey, this is a cool road. Boy, this was dairy country in here at one time. But not anymore. I like these little back roads in Virginia. They're about 1.5 car lengths wide. You can't go fast on them. They don't have any markings. If you meet somebody, you got to slow down. There's another dairy farm. Back on the big road now. This place is just filled with beautiful little rural churches. This is Herman Presbyterian.
From Halifax County.
I found me a belt buckle.
He's got a belt buckle just like this right here. Same like.
The bridge was 600 feet. They built this earthen fortress in 1864. This is the old earthen fort that was hastily built in 1864. The original trestle was made out of wood, 600 feet long. This is the modern version, made out of steel or iron. I don't know when this railroad was decommissioned. It's not that far across, but I can't do much walking. The last one to burn. 9 months after this battle, on April 3rd, 1865, Confederate President Jefferson Davis and his cabinet fled the Capitol in Richmond on their way to Danville to set up a temporary government. They crossed the Staunton River via this bridge. 6 days later, the fighting in Virginia ended when Robert E. Lee surrendered at Appomattox Courthouse. On April 12th, a Southern officer gave the order to burn the bridge. This is one of a number of bridges that were burned by retreating Confederates in this part of the state, including the trestle over the Little Roanoke Creek less than a mile north of here. It was one of the last bridges to be burned. The bridge you see today is not the Staunton River Bridge of 1864. The original River Railroad Bridge was over 600 feet long and 30 feet high. It was a covered bridge with well-constructed weatherboard sides and a tin roof. The rails were 50 feet above the water. No photos of the Staunton River Bridge have ever been found. The current bridge was built in 1902. Makes use of the original stone supports and has been elevated approximately 4 feet higher than the original bridge. This is the Staunton River as seen from the trestle. Now the Staunton River starts out as the Roanoke River up on the eastern side of the Blue Ridge, east of Roanoke, Virginia. It flows down and then meets the Dan River just a little bit east of South Boston, Virginia. Then the Dan River was dammed up to form Buggs Island and Lake Gaston, and then it becomes the Roanoke River again in North Carolina. So it has the beginning of the river, and the end of the river is called the Roanoke. In between it's called the Staunton. It's in need of a bit of painting. This would be the town of Clover. Today is the 29th of, today is the 4th of May. And I'm in Virginia, Halifax County, on Kentuck Road. This is Laurel Grove Baptist Church. This is on Brooklyn Road. I'm just cruising around on Virginia backroads. Halifax County, Virginia. Carter's Tavern. Look, it's got the shingle roof. It's pretty nice up here. And look at the chimneys. And look at this whole tree. It's like a Chinaberry tree. I don't know if this is anybody's home or not. Alright, it's pretty country up here, kind of rolling country. There's a church. It's Sunday morning. This was the main road between Halifax, the city of Halifax in Virginia, to Danville. And it was part of the New York to New Orleans stagecoach route. This is the Arbor Baptist Church. Look at this old store, this is cool. This is a historical route. It's closed down. Too bad. Let's see, London 3,851 miles, Colombo 9125, Munich 4422, Bangkok 8992, Kathmandu 7,071. Loafer's Retreat. It's a cool little store. Too bad it's closed. Look, I got an old school bus seat. Well, maybe this is a restaurant. Nope. It is. It's a restaurant. Okay. There's another old building. This might have been the schoolhouse. Look at all these hay rakes. They made a fence out of hay rakes. This must have been some kind of church or community building. This is River Road, Birch Elmo Road intersection. I like to see the trees. Look, they got eggs for sale. Farm fresh eggs in the cooler. On a set of steps. Got a money box with a lock. $2.50 a dozen. Boy, this is a neat road. All kinds of old, interesting old houses on it. It's a historical road. Look at this rock wall. That's something you'd see up in New England. Barn with hay. This has got to be the courthouse. Not sure what this Civil Rights and Education Heritage Trail is. This is Highway 40 and 47. This is downtown. Here in March 1799, took place the noted debate between Patrick Henry and John Randolph of Roanoke on the question of states' rights. Henry denied the right of a state to oppose oppressive federal laws. Randolph affirmed that right. This was Henry's last speech and Randolph's first. Henry died 3 months later. I like this bench in the shade. Look at the bricks on this porch. Yes, indeed, this is the courthouse, and this is an old one. And here is the courtroom, just like it was way back when. The Confederate soldier. Now, this is on the Civil War trail in Virginia, and related to last week's Staunton River Bridge raid by James Wilson, General James Wilson, and August V. Coutts. They came through here on the way to a Staunton River Bridge, railroad trestle. This is the county office building. And it's cool. It's an old building. This is the one right next door to the courthouse. This is the clerk of court's office. It's an old building. Look at it. This is a neat little town. It's a town. It's a county seat. But it's not very big. Look at this. It's just a little court resting area in the garden. All right, here's the museum, which of course isn't open on Sunday morning. This is the Museum of Charlotte County. Looks like it may have been the jail. I do believe it was. This is a little government courtyard complex. There's a courthouse. I believe that's a camellia. This is a look at the keyhole. Metal door. It's the back of the courthouse. County Registrar building. Man, there's some neat old brick buildings and brick sidewalks. County Clerk's office. Let's see what we got across the street here. Look at the way they did these brick. Oh, this is probably the library right here. Look how they do these brick walls and stairs. They got the rounded brick here. I'm still hobbling along. This building was built in 1830 as a house. It was the first Bruce Library. And Bruce Library was Ambassador and David Bruce and his wife donated funds for libraries in Central Virginia. And this was the first Bruce Library. It also was the first one to allow blacks to use the library. This would be the tax office. Another lovely old building. There's a DMV. That's a barbershop, or was a barbershop. Looks like a restaurant, store, antiques, collectibles. Look at these old buildings. These are law offices. Pretty old buildings though. Looks like it might have been in a bank building at one time. This is the main drag right here.
Thank you for watching. If you like the videos, please subscribe. Just click on the whippoorwill button. Thank you.